Okay. Oh wait, I need to get the music back before I say hello and welcome. It's just gonna be up and to the left a little bit, right? Ah, there we go. Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. Obviously, we are today in VR. I know. So fancy. Look at me, I've got hands. I've got hands and they function. So today what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be making a planet in VR. It's going to be very exciting. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to scale ourselves. We want ourselves to be pretty giant, but not overkill. So let's see how big this is. So if we go to create, that's what an asteroid looks like to us. A tiny little dot. So I think we're going to want to be a little bit bigger than this. So we'll take it down to like the middle. There we go. I think that looks good. So we're going to go into settings, make sure that this object is still, which it is, so we can go out of there. Oh god, I'm opening menus all over the place. Okay, let's make our planet. We're going to plop down our first little asteroid. Look at it. It's so amazing. I think you guys can see that clearly. I cannot. Oop, I just poked both of my eyes with it. I can't see it clearly because it's too close to my face. It gets blurry, like anything would if it's too close to your face. But we're just going to very carefully construct a planet. Oh, this looks awesome being so like tiny like that. Look at it grow! And now as we throw little objects at it, it's going to get a little bit spherical because the gravity is going to start pulling it into a sphere. No, come over here, come over here, come over here. Have some gravity, have some mass so that you get attracted to the other one. Oh, this looks so good. Now I have to make sure to have this on fly mode and not on teleport mode because we don't want to lose this, but if you go in teleport mode, it'll rescale us. We don't want to be rescaled because that's annoying. Although now this is running away. Yeah. We'll just start hitting it from the other side, and that'll slow it down. Actually, there's a move tool. We can just put this on the move tool. Select tool, move. Poop. There we go. Oh, it shakes my remote. Beautiful. There we go. So, as this grows, we can start feeding it larger objects. I think it's going to need a little bit more mass for that, though. Oh, this looks so amazing. Oh, we can go from the dark side of it. A very interesting view of a planet being born. With all the little particles crashing into each other. We can make it look really cool by just putting them everywhere. A full lot of salt on it. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so now that we've got this going, it looks like we've gotten this to the point where we can start using slightly larger objects. So let's look into boop, create, settings. We will use, how big is Eris? Okay, no, a little bit too big. Shoemaker Levy. Oh, that's really small compared to this. A little bit too small. Okay. So, somewhere in between those, Chiriclo, maybe. There we go, that's a good size. Bam. Now we're gonna have some increase in size again. We have to make sure that when we're throwing at it, we'll actually get it somewhere. And look at that! It's big enough that Universe Sandbox 2 is now going to render as a planet. So we get beautiful craters and temperature and... Oh, look at that, it's growing up. It's beautiful. What a beautiful little planet. Well, it's not very little anymore. It's like the size of my fist. Like the size of the controller, yeah. And as we give it more mass, it's... Now that I realize, it's gonna actually be really big. It's not going to be very small anymore for very long. Jupiter would probably fill up this room. Yeah. That's a good way to look at scale. Let's actually see how big Jupiter is. If we want to... Yeah. Jupiter would definitely fill up this room compared to this planet. And the Sun... Well, let's see Earth. Earth is pretty big compared to this room at this scale. So we definitely have quite a ways to go until this becomes a proper planet. I think we can start throwing Make at it. Not quite. So we'll go down to Hamia. Oh, we're so close. Eris, come on. That's even bigger. We have to find something. We may just go back to what we were using before. What were we using? Oh, Sedna maybe. Oh, that's close. That's really close. But I feel like it's gonna beat Sedna. I mean, Sedna will beat it if we try. So I guess we're just going to throw a little bit more at it. So let's very carefully select Charikla, which we were using before. Move this over in my room in the middle so that the grid doesn't keep popping up. And just give it a little bit more mass. Look at all the destruction. That is... VR is pretty incredible for this sort of thing. Whoosh. Looks like where the craters are, the ice is melting. Is that new? I don't know if I'm on the dev branch of Universe Sandbox 2, but one of the things they wanted to work on was localized temperatures. And I think that this may be the result of that. It looks like certain parts of the planet can be hotter than others, because if we do this a bit, let's see if this part of the planet starts to melt. Certainly glowing red. Does that have any water under it? There's no star, so the lighting's a little bit... Oh, that looks cool. The glowing. There we go. There's some good lighting. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like this is too high of a region, but this is where the ocean would be. Okay. Did a little bit of damage. I'm not really sure. We just accidentally blew up half of it, though. Is that water? I think that's a layer of water there. I can't really tell, though. Maybe it's just the edges of the crater. Yeah, it looks like it's just the edges of the crater. That looks so detailed. That's crazy in VR. They managed to make the graphics look pretty incredible. But going back, next up we are going to just drop this here. We're going to go over. We're going to throw a few more things at it. And I think now it's large enough to eat an object that's slightly bigger. So we're going to go over here, SSO, and Make. Oh, so close. Sedna is definitely going to work. Yeah, okay, Sedna. Now it's going to start growing really fast. Well, I say that every time, but the bigger it is, the bigger objects it can eat. It's kind of exponential growth at this point. So now it's getting a little bit too big for me to mess around with. Now it's actually kind of bigger. It's definitely bigger than my head, by quite a bit. This is, for scale, a basketball would be about this big. So this is like twice the diameter of a basketball. Yeah, I think that's about right. So let's throw more stuff at it. It isn't quite where we want it to be. It's at 1.62 moons for mass. Its surface temperature is currently 45 degrees. Well, we keep throwing stuff at it, so it's going to go up. And its velocity is 20 to 30 meters per second. So as we grow it, it becomes much harder to manage in this room. I mean, the room I'm in is like 6 meters by 9 meters, and where's the wall? There we go. So this takes up about a quarter to a sixth of the ground room, and if we go by volume, so let me just bring this up, we could probably stack 3 of them up. Yeah, so this is pretty large to me. This planet is very large, and it doesn't look as detailed now that it's kind of scaled up, but it still looks pretty remarkable. So the next thing we're going to do right now is we are going to go into settings, and we're going to see if the moon is small enough. Yes, it is. So now, there it is. That's water. Look at that. That side of the planet certainly has liquid water. We're doing something right. It's coming out to be a beautiful planet. And now we're going to throw lots of moons in it. And yes, it's going to lose the water. It's going to evaporate. But it'll come back. It's actually backing me into a corner of my room. That's rather... It's getting kind of claustrophobic now. I'm going to be honest. This is quite a large object we're dealing with now. It looked so cute before, but it gives us a real sense of scale. It's now 73 minutes. Come back here. No running away. Okay, so we're at the size of Earth. There we go. Now we're gonna let it cool down. This is when we're just going to go over here. We're going to change this tool to move as well, and we're going to let it cool down, which means we're going to have to go to time and speed things up a bit. Oh, come over here. No running away. Do we have any liquid water on the surface? Okay. So we're going to turn down time a bit. It looks like we froze any liquid water on the surface, which is a slight issue, of course. But noticeably, there isn't much water left on it, because we added so many moons, and the moons were all quite high in everything except for liquids, of course. The moon doesn't have any water on it, so it kind of diluted the water, which kind of sounds odd to say. Why is it still 755 degrees? Do we need to give it more time again? Come back here. No, 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 no! No, you don't. You're not running away that easily. I'll pull you back here if I have to. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this may take a while. This may take far too long. One arm's length at a time. Where's my wall? Pull from this wall over to this wall. I don't know, I think the arm's lengths are working. That's weird, just pulling it. It's like on a rope. Can't lose it. Oh wait, I can fly. That is the thing I can do, isn't it? Come over here. It's kind of hard to catch up with it. Trying to run away from me, that's not okay. I created you. Get back here. Get back to your room. Jeez, it's like parenting, but it's a planet. How is it moving so fast? Okay, we're just gonna edit time. And no. See, I'm a cheater. I can do that. There we are, we're back. No longer running away. Look at that. It is still rather large. It is kind of angry. And I don't know if I can edit the values on it. I think I can only do that on the computer version. So we may have an issue. So let me hold this. Select tool. Do we just have to go through time? I just can't let go of it. No, it managed to run away. There we go. At 15 days, if at 5 days a second, not 15, okay. Oh, it's getting way too far away. Get over here. Jeez. It's very warm. How did I manage to run away so quickly when I clicked move on it? Like, what the heck is going on? It's trying to run away from me. That's not okay. It's still at 716 degrees. How? You know what? Fine, run away. Because I'll get back to you. Maybe I won't get back to you. Okay, that's bad. I just lost him. Nope, there he is. We have to fly to him. Come on. Come on. I believe in myself. No! No! Come back! No! Well, guys, I guess we learned a valuable lesson. If you love them, you'll let them go. Oh, that was disappointing. I was gonna, like, name it and, like, teach it how to be a good planet. That was, pretty sad. You know, I'll just put Earth here. Hey Earth, how's it going? I swear, if you leave me too, Earth is leaving me too. Why? Okay, no planets want to be my friend. I guess it's time to stop. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you want Earth to smack me in the face. Which apparently it's gonna do anyways. And I will see. I'm being lasered by myself. I will see you all next time. Hopefully with slightly more success. Well, you know, I guess it was a learning experience. Where's the galaxies? There's the galaxies. Hey galaxies, how's it going? This is just enjoyable to watch. Yep. See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that planet got away because it's somewhere in here, and I will find it. I will spend years searching each of these clouds of gas, and I will find it next time. Once again, bye. That's me taking off the headset like a normal person. And now this is me turning off the recording.